do. I think we are live finally. Someone said Shunka. Yeah, some fat wad right there. You know,
it's still so gross.
give you that cheek cancer real quick.
So gross.
Hi everybody. Happy Friday. First stream in a couple weeks as we were at BGG Spring last Friday.
And first kind of non-special stream because
That's right.
We last two streams before that were
doing
Lord of the Rings. So yeah, like
but
I'm just like a normal stream.
I recognize these guys. Recognize you too. I know. Hanging out last week while we were at BGG Spring.
Now, all right, we got to hang out with, play some games, played Amali House with, which was great.
Yes, highlight of the week, man. That was awesome.
Let's play ball. And Danielle. What's up, Steve? Steve is a good, also a San Francisco Giants stan.
Steve, we can all agree.
We have a Giants group chat.
You know, not ignoring the fact that we just got swept by the Tigers, who are very good. So,
They are
to be
good.
fair.
Shouts out Tigers.
However, the season's been going better than we thought.
Heck yeah. Way better than we thought.
It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
I didn't think there'd be any news on our San Francisco front. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday to you.
But indeed, what's up, Addy?
We're going to have our first 100-degree day today. Feels a little inappropriate. That's not quite June.
It's going to be intense. My house is starting to like heat up, and I'm like, oh. Because when I get home from work, it's usually not too bad, but it heats up a lot in the evening.
Sure.
And it's just like, oh, man. Because then it's starting to hit like my windows. Because actually, one thing I will say about my house, I don't get a lot of natural light in my house.
Because your house is like this away, but the sun goes this way, right?
Yes. And so I get almost no natural light in my house.
Our house is the same way.
Which is kind of bad because I kind of like, oh, natural light's so nice. But at the same time, my house actually stays a lot cooler because of it.
You get
because
indirect light.
That's where heat comes into your house. It's usually through your windows. So in the evening, though, it's low enough where it starts hitting some of the windows of my house. And it definitely starts heating up. And I'm just like, oh, that's right. It gets hot in here in the summer.
Just as 100 is ridiculous. I agree with that statement.
Yeah. I agree.
You guys are like so hard. Play ball. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. You're too kind. We're in our Giants year in commemoration for this game. Baseball highlights, a game we play about once a year. Usually during the baseball
Usually in the beginning-ish of the baseball season, indeed.
I like that David Phillips says, it's not going to be late, but yeah, we're right on time.
Andrew said, did you just finish filming the Patreon Q&A? Pete the hoodie. No, I actually filmed it yesterday. This is like kind of my work hoodie. I keep this one here.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I don't like earmuff headphones, but I don't like them on my bare ears because I feel like they get hot. So whenever I have earmuff headphones on, I always have to have something over. No matter how hot it is, I have to have my hood up. So I always have a work hoodie that I wear when I'm going to be editing because I need to have the earmuffs over my hood. And so I usually keep this one here. Yeah. And so I was wearing it yesterday because I was editing, and then I filmed that thing. So no.
Go Yankees. I'm not so sure about that.
Hey, man, you couldn't even pay Juan Soto almost $1 billion?
Get wrecked. It's working out. Nah, Yankees doing pretty good so far.
They're always doing pretty good. They'll lose in the postseason, pretty sure, so it's fine.
They went to the World Series last year. I think
Did they though?
I mean,
were they technically present?
Technically, they were present.
Technically, they were present.
But,
Here's the thing. Two most boring teams in baseball clashed in the World Series last year, but God, it was good for ratings. You know what I mean? Here's the thing.
Shohei deserves everything.
You know what's the best is that it's gonna be probably the lowest rated NBA Finals in ever, probably.
I don't know. You think so?
Yes.
Yes.
It has proven.
You still think Indiana's going to do it?
Yeah.
After last night?
I think so. I think they'll win the next game. But it has been proven again and again and again. If it's not a big market,
you need
LeBron or Steph Curry,
Lakers.
It's like, if it's not Steph, LeBron, or a big market,
it's a shame.
No one watches.
Because assuming it will be the Pacers and the Thunder.
I think it's going to be an all-time.
It's going to be a really cool finals with a lot of, like, the future of the league, players, the younger
I think it's going to be an all-time finals.
And so I hope that it creates, even if it's less viewed, it will create new, like, basketball fans.
Yeah. That's a hope.
Which would be cool. Or people who, like, follow a new person.
Yeah. I think it's going to be an all-time finals or the Thunder are going to, like, sweep them. I think the Thunder are going to absolutely demolish whoever comes out of the East. And honestly, I'm hyped. I really like
pretty good, man. They're pretty good at basketball.
So we have to talk about one team, Colorado Rockies, though. They are terrible.
Man, they are like literally on pace to be the record all-time horrible team.
It's pretty rough, y'all. It's pretty rough.
Let's see, what's their win? Let's see, what are they at now? They hit double digits wins yet?
Ooh, Nagrin said
they sure haven't. They are 9-47.
That's gotta be rough. We were talking about this recently.
That's gotta be so rough.
I think I was talking about this with Jimmy. Maybe I was talking about this with you, but I was like, man, being a really bad baseball team's gotta be rough. Because you have to play
every day.
You have to do it 162 times.
Yeah.
At least for bad football teams, you only have 16 games. Now, each one of those games matters a lot more.
Yeah.
But I'm like, at least it's like 16 weeks and you're done. It's like baseball, you have to do this 162 times.
At least it's like kind of like there's a lot of downtime and it's chill. But you know at this point that there's no one bringing their finest work.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's gotta be rough. Yeah, right. You're like, I'm just hanging out here. I'm getting paid hella money for
really,
this.
truly awful.
So, dude, for real, no natural light at my place, so not too bad in the heat, but gotta rely on that breeze to help cool off the house. Yeah, it gets pretty rough.
Yeah.
New merch idea: tank top hoodie. Would love it. Would love. I don't think the Redbubble offers that, but would love. Would love a good tank top hoodie because I'd be wearing it all the time.
Yeah. Remember, I went to a Rockies game last week. Got to see them set the first 50 game futility record 8-42.
Yeah.
Did they do a raffle for that or anything? Did they just turn it into a marketing opportunity? You know what I mean? Like baseball's always been good at that. Where they're like, I don't know, we'll do this and. Like they give out like little trash. They start serving like nachos in little trash cans because their team is trash. Like they'll find a way to turn it into a profit.
Hey man, have a good time, dude.
Just gotta have a laugh.
Have a good time, man.
Have a laugh.
I appreciate fans of poverty franchises. As fans of a poverty franchise in the Sacramento Kings, it's great. You know, there's a special form of camaraderie.
There is
with poverty franchises. You know,
because we all get to unite against the owners.
Yes, exactly.
That's nice.
And then just hate on like the Dodgers or the Lakers. It's great.
Yeah, but really we're just jealous. We're like,
it'd be great. It would be great if a free agent ever came to Sacramento.
I want that for myself.
It would be great. It said not hyped for the Battle of the Heartland. I'm hyped for it. Casual people are not going to watch it. They will not watch it. If it's not Lakers, Boston, Knicks, Clippers, which is LA still, or LeBron or Steph Curry, they will not watch. It's been proven over and over and over again. Like the Denver Miami one was like the lowest rated one in like history and stuff. If I remember correctly, like people don't want to watch Denver play. They don't. And the problem is so much of it is like the talking heads. Like they want to talk about LeBron. They don't want to talk about Denver.
Perpetuate it.
Yeah, it's like there was like literally. I remember when Denver was on their run to the finals, and they were going up against like
they hardly had mentioned the Nuggets.
Yeah, it's like they were going up against the Lakers, and like Stephen A. Smith was like on one of the many shows. He was like on his knees begging the Lakers to win, so he didn't have to go to Denver for the finals. And it's just like. Cool, man. Way to really promote the sport. Like, way to really promote the sport. Talking heads have ruined.
I know. That's why I don't like the kind of debate shows.
They're horrible.
I used to watch them, and now I just can't. Because I think, like, they all... Because here's the thing. The ratings also don't lie.
Yeah.
People want to talk about the Cowboys, because the Cowboys are the biggest brand in sports. All of sports. All of them.
Yeah.
And so I get it, but I'm like, but it perpetuates the thing.
Yeah, it's the whole thing. Well, it's like the Lakers. Like everyone's like, the Lakers are gonna take the whole thing. They got destroyed in the first round. It's like
they sure didn't take.
They sure did. I think next year they're gonna be a lot better because then like they'll have more time. But it's just it's one of the things like it's ratings dictate everything, and people want to hear about LeBron and Steph. You know, it's like it is the reality of the situation. So it's just, but it's a situation where like Thunder Pacers is the worst case scenario for the NBA.
Oh yeah.
That's the worst case scenario.
It's the worst case scenario for the NBA in terms of business, but probably the best case scenario in terms of basketball.
Oh, yeah. For hoops?
They don't care about that. Yeah. Because they are a business. But, yeah. Sports talk is now just big talking heads, and it's terrible. Yeah. The only one I watch is Rich Eisen because it's not the debate, adversarial format. It's just talk. They still, like, stick to the topics that...
Go turn that off. I forgot our Nightbot's still shouting out, check out Offstock Games.
I mean, do check out Offstock Games, but they don't make this game. That'd be Eagle Griffin. But yeah, like, at least Rich Eisen's shows, like, more fun and light and doesn't have, like, the whole, one person has to be on one side and never admit they're wrong. The other one has to be on the other side, even though they're both on the first side. But that's not how the show works. So, yeah, okay. We could just be chill and, and whatever. I do like listening to the shows because it's my perfect like busy time. So I'll do the dishes and just like listen to whatever, because it's that's true. Rich Eisen has quality because he's a Michigan man. Yeah, man, he was riding high a year ago off that victory. He is a Michigan man through and through. So I listen to that because I'm like. It's just more traditional. There's a group of them, so it's just conversational, and I'm like, all right, cool. I can rock with that. I'm good with that. That soothes my ears as I do the dishes and take out the trash and the chores of the day and all. So that's how I keep up with my sports ball stuff. But what's Aaron Rodgers gonna do, guys? Let's find out.
God, who cares?
Let's find out.
He's gonna go to the Steelers, probably. That's what
He is gonna go. He's just gonna make it as interesting and intriguing as possible because I don't know, he can't bother to not be talked about for 2 seconds. What you gonna see the national anthem? This will be one sports event, thankfully, that does not feature that. Let's play a little can thing. I'll play in the background. America the Beautiful. Song repeat. Retire, please. That's what everyone's saying.
Please,
God. As a Lions fan, I hope he just goes away. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I bet. There's some rough times for Lions fans. But hey, man.
Shadow Falcon says, Aaron Rodgers does not sign with the Steelers. The Steelers might end up with 0 QBs.
Yes, that's the best part.
Yeah, man. Mason Rudolph might get that. You get that for reals chance. Yeah. What a silly goose that dude is. He's a silly goose. So we're gonna play some baseball highlights though. We're talking about a real sport.
Yeah.
We're talking about baseball today.
Baseball. Okay. Best sport ever.
The best sport ever.
So this is a cool 2-player. You can play a 4-player, but you're basically playing a bunch of 2-player games.
It's basically a tournament system.
Yeah, it's a 2-player game or a solo game. You can't play it solo. And apparently, it's quite good. I know Steve in chat plays it solo a lot.
I need to try that stuff.
It's pretty the same. Basically, they just take a free agent deck. They have like 10 cards. It never changes. So like when you start out, they're like way stronger than you, and you basically try and build it. But you also know what's going to keep coming up because they never get anything new.
Cool.
Yeah, so it seems cool.
I like it.
What's up, Condar? We'll see you later. Have a good one. But yeah, so this is a game where we're basically doing a bunch of mini games. We're gonna play a three game kind of like NLDS or ALDS or whatever to determine who has home.
I guess the wild card series is the 3-game series.
Yeah, yes. The wild card straight into the World Series, basically, with the same 2 teams.
There's been so many people who have gone through the wild card to the World Series recently, so I think it's fitting that we do it.
Baseball, I feel like more than anything else, is so momentum driven.
Baseball is very much like you hit your stride at the right time, and if you make it into the playoffs, literally you can do it. The Giants did it 3 times, and none of those times was the time where they were expected to be the ones. You know, they should have been by the 3rd time because they'd already won it twice. Doesn't matter.
Amen.
Madison Bumgarner around here just brought the best postseason pitching performance of all time.
Pretty much, yeah.
To make it happen. Just took the world on his shoulders, says, I got it.
Yeah. The best.
I watch highlights of that multiple times a year. So good.
The roasting video was great yesterday. I'll hang on to my 5 different Dominions though. Jess, you do you.
I know I shouldn't say a lot of people, but some people were like, well, what the heck was the Dominion hate? I'm like, it's a roast video.
Yeah, exactly.
The premise is that we're roasting.
And we're not we're not big Dominion fans. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not big Dominion fans, but I don't mind that anyone has many copies of Dominion and its expansions. The point is to find things to make fun of.
Yes, exactly.
For fun.
Steve, we will be playing with expansions. We're playing, I think, with every expansion with the exception of the coaches.
Coaches in the
Mostly
field.
because they're all already shoved in. So we're not playing with
This is everything that's stuff from all the stuff.
It's very large. This is a third of the deck. It's a humongous deck.
Yeah, so there's going to be different types of players that show up. We are playing, I don't know what team you have, but I have Team Canada. We have
the Caribbean base.
So we have the kind of teams across the world going.
Yeah.
Once we shuffled everything in, I'm like,
it's fine. It's just keywords, really, is all it is. It's new.
Yeah.
And then there's so many cards, you kind of get a good mix of everything. Yeah, so we're not playing with the coaches, and we're not playing with the special fields. The fields kind of give a rule for each game, and we've just kind of never.
Yeah, it's kind of cool, but like the main thing that I think we find is that we forget to enforce the rule of that thing, and sometimes like fast green, so certain hits get through. It's very cool, but we lose track of it, so we're like, don't need it.
Indeed. So we can kind of get on.
Living the Eclectic Life. I love that name, and we're so happy you're here live as well. Baker's here live on a lunch break. Here you go.
Let's go. Heck yeah.
Guy left tomorrow's games and the fun work shirt.
Heck yeah, it's Friday, baby.
Oh man,
that's fine, Jess. Yeah, I love to hate on Dominion. I think Dominion's fine.
Yeah, totally. It was made just in jest, and it was just like, wow. It was more of a, Man, there's so many things for Dominion.
Yeah.
Some people
There's
collect them
so
all.
much for Dominion.
Yeah. No, Dominion is.
Dominion is.
You know,
it is.
if you have to do that to yourself, that's fine.
That's fine. You got to do that to yourself, you know.
Okay, so remind me, the cards that have the pinch hitter on the bottom are what I can use to swap.
Yes.
Does the card on deck need to have that? I don't think so.
No. Just the card on deck. And when you're using a pinch hitter, keep in mind that you can put a card. You can use this card, or you can just grab the top card from your lineup. Yeah. So you can do it either way.
All right, so I'm going to put this one here, and I draw another card.
Yeah, so this is baseball highlights.
Yeah.
This is the free agent stack. This is, again, our humongoid stack of cards. That's all the free agents.
So basically, the cards we play in a game, I'll just show you this one, will have a value here. And at the end of the game, the cards that contributed to the game will be used to purchase free agents, which we will have to then get rid of cards that we played in that game.
Yes.
So that we will always have a 15-card deck. So, you know, your roster only has so much room. Awesome. You know, it's a one up, one down. I don't know, that's
Timmy Lindsay coming to the game?
Let's go.
Baby. So a lot of the names and players are very much based off of real people.
Yeah. Kenley Chapman, obviously it's two great closers, you know.
Right, exactly. So there's a lot of that. So it's a lot of inside baseball, to make a very apt pun. There's a lot of inside baseball.
Willie McGuire, so you got Willie Mays, Mike McGuire, Willie McCovey if you want.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, there's a lot of that, which is pretty great.
And then also just robots.
Yeah, so again, if you don't know, I guess we'll explain the theme of the game. So this is baseball in the year 2045.
I don't cover. Is it around?
Yeah.
If it's hard to find, don't worry about it. It's got such a great cover. I think it's one of the better covers.
I think it's cool. Yeah.
It's so evocative of like what it is. It feels so nostalgic and stuff.
So basically, yeah.
You got the robot playing baseball.
So it's baseball set in 2045. So there are cyborgs, humans with like, you know, cybernetic
mechanical arm or something to pitch with, or a full-on robot.
Yeah, or there's a straight-up robot. The robots tend to be really, really good hitters. The cyborgs tend to be really, really good pitchers. But there's also just naturals who are just like normal people who are kind of like the crowd favorites and stuff like that. And so you're playing a 6-inning game. Every game you're playing of this, you'll be playing a bunch of these little mini games. And basically, you'll be playing a card, and your card is usually going to be, it's essentially one inning of play. So it'll usually have like sometimes the defensive stuff on there and then the offense that you're threatening.
Yeah, you're sort of both playing both halves of your inning with one card.
Yes, exactly. So it's kind of one of those things where you then, your opponent who plays a card, they're essentially going to be dealing with the offense that you're threatening and then threatening your own offense.
Yep.
And then you're kind of going back and forth and you're kind of scoring runs with these various runners you have here. We have slow runners, average runners, and fast runners. And you're just trying to score points. But again, it's kind of like constantly getting each other's heads because you kind of know what they have in their deck. So it's kind of like a lot of like trying to deke each other and stuff like that and trying to, you know.
People says Clank Digital is, lately has been the best. Just got the underwater expansion. They have the underwater expansion on there.
Ooh,
I've been like really hemming and hawing about getting that.
I didn't know there was Clank Digital. I would play Clank Digital.
They started to put the expansions there. I think I'm going to pull that trigger because I love that game.
Man, I bought the Caverna Digital, which I was like unreasonably hyped for. The problem is, it's like I really want to be able to play it on the Steam Deck because I want to be able to play it hang out. It's just not really made for that, and I'm really bummed out because I'm like, I just won't sit at my computer and play it, you know?
Sure.
But I'm like, I would sit on my couch and play it.
Sure.
I'm hoping that Clank can play it well on the Steam Deck because that's how I'll play it.
I would imagine it would because Direwolf Digital is like all their stuff is kind of dialed in for everything. I think.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Alrighty, Mikey. You're the home team.
I am the home team. So Nick's gonna lead us off in the first game. So again, we're gonna play a 3-game kind of mini series, our little playoff series, then hop into a 7-game World Series, best of 7, right?
It could be pretty short, ultimately, if one of us sweeps the other one.
Yeah, it could be 6 games.
Unlikely, but
it goes that way.
All right, so I'll play this card here again. If there's anything like the kind of copper things right here, that's going to be defensive stuff, and the kind of like gold ones are going to be offensive stuff. This doesn't have anything, but at the very bottom, it's going to tell you what you're threatening in offense. So I am threatening 2 slow singles. Now, the slow, average, or fast runners will matter once they're already on base. Fast runners will always take an extra base. Average runners can score from second base on a single, and then slow runners just advance how they would. They do season things with tweaked rules, so it's extra fun. Plus leaderboards, just trying to climb that ladder, baby. Interesting.
That's really
very cool.
And
Direwolf does good stuff.
Nick, I'm going to let you have that. I'm not going to defend against it. And I'm going to threaten my own single.
Kind of the way it happens is you would deal with the instant stuff up top, and then if Mike doesn't deal with these would happen. So I'd go boom, one runner, and then this one, because the other one hit a single, I'm threatening 2 singles, boom, and then Mike would then now threaten what he is threatening, which is an average single.
See that single never hurt nobody.
Okay, I'm gonna play this one right here. So this has an instant ability called Clutch. Clutch basically means I immediately hit a single if there's a runner on second and or third, and I immediately hit an average. There is a runner on second, so they're going to go boop, boop, boop.
And because it's a slow runner, they do not score from second on the single, but if it was an average one, Nick would already have a run.
They would already
now the bases are loaded.
But now, and I'm threatening an average double.
I don't love
But I did not stop Mike's single there.
Yep, so this does progress.
And it's kind of what it is. It's like reacting to what the player is doing and then going back and forth. It's pretty great.
Man, I'm worried about it.
You should be.
And
again, I start getting these free agents. They start getting like super strong.
I can't stop it, so I will instead threaten my own double.
All right, so I'm going to get a double. So they're going to go boom, 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 like that. And that gets me 2 runs.
2 runs have scored. I'm threatening a double myself.
Threatening a double, huh?
A double.
A double.
Michael double.
You can have it. I'm just going to threaten an average single.
So boom, boom, boom.
Okay, great.
Single scores both of them.
By the way, this was chosen by our $10 patrons, $10 and up. Shouts out to them for choosing.
You can Patreon for $1,000.
You could.
Wouldn't suggest do that.
Yeah, wouldn't suggest.
Don't do that, but you could. But yeah, so one perk that you get, in general, our patrons get first impressions of videos. Depending on your tier, you'll get our best of the weeks and stuff. But your 10 and up patrons get to choose one of the things we stream a month. And so we appreciate you. Obviously, baseball has been on the mind for a lot of our folks. And they chose baseball highlights, so we appreciate it because we are always looking for an excuse to play. I am canceling your double, sir.
Yeah,
so
Mike,
sir.
As a defensive one, so he canceled this hit. Boom, dead.
All right, I'm threatening my own single.
Okay, I will do this card right here. So I have glove. I will cancel 1 hit if there's a base runner on second and or third. There is a base runner on second and or third, so I will cancel that hit, and I will threaten an average double. See, Otter, got my game found version a few months ago of this. Still haven't been able to get to the table. Got everything for it, including the discontinued teams. Cool.
Wow,
I didn't realize they had done a more recent kind of all-in version.
Yeah. I can't stop it, but I am behind, so I'm going to rally for a double. So this is going to automatically happen because you do currently have 2 runs. So these will score, and a slow person is on second base, but I'm not stopping your offense.
Which will be a double, so to go boop.
So guess what? Still behind.
Boop. Okay. I'll just threaten a average double.
Well, I'm going to let you have that, and I'm going to threaten my own slow double.
And then I have quick eye if... Well, actually, hold on. Let me see. Let's not do that. Yeah. I'll do this, and I'll pick off 1 base runner. I don't think it would have mattered anyway, but...
They progress. Okay, no offense on your end?
Nope.
All right. Unfortunately, I'm only hitting a single, so they will not get home.
Yeah, so I
can... Not that it was going to change the outcome of the game anyway. You had that one in the bag.
So yeah, so now I can do what's called the visitor save, because basically the home team gets to play the last card, so the visitor... what is it? You just get to play the top
card off the top of your deck, and if there's any defense to cancel stuff, it would come into effect.
I think that's it. Let me double check that.
In this case, it won't matter because Nick's already got the
won't
victory,
matter, but I still want to.
You can basically take on the role of you having your closer out there to kind of seal the victory for yourself, or seal the tie, I guess.
Yeah, where's the defensive?
It should be around there because extra innings is the next page.
Visiting team may choose to reveal their on deck card if they have one, or the top card. Yeah. So basically, you because we didn't know that rule for the long time we played it. It basically was like if you're the home team, you're just like, cool, I'm going to drop 3 home runs at the very end there.
Which is like, an advantage of being at home.
Yes.
But yeah, they're like, oh, we have something you can do.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. All right, Nick wins the first game, folks.
Boom.
Just like that.
First game of the series. So,
best of 3.
Anything you played, again, anything in these kind of green circles, that is going to be revenue you can do to get free agents. And the cool thing is free agents go one directly on top of your deck. So you're going to get them immediately.
Immediately come in the game.
And you have to send players down to the minors, which means you never have any deck bloat in this game. You always have a 15-person team. Now, the player who has the most buying power goes first. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right, I have $9. The cost for them is going to be this red number in the diamond.
You can get as many as you want, too. Red, it is the City Connect hat. This hat is so fire, y'all.
I know.
I saw this one because my favorite colors are purple and orange.
Yeah.
So, like, this is the City Connect one. The City Connect jerseys for the Giants this year are incredible.
They're really fun. The Giants on the thing is just like super kind of like old school big pocket letters, but I really like it. It's fun. It's
I love the City Connect.
Last year's was dope too. I think it was underrated.
The kind of fog of war one.
Fog. I was like, dude, that's sick.
Yeah.
Like,
but these ones, I saw that hat and I was like,
we saw that hat about 14 seconds after getting in the park, and I was like, well, that's a perfect hat that's ever been made for Dick.
Yeah, I was like, guess I'm getting a new hat today because
so tomorrow starts June, so San Francisco will at some point have they usually do like an SF Pride hat. So I'm gonna get that because this one's needs a refresher. That one I like the all black hat, and that one's usually all black, but then
I always like the colored bill on mine.
Like
but it's not, so we can always tell our hats apart.
Yeah, it's easy.
All right, so you have 9, Mikey.
I do. I think I'm gonna do this. I gotta take the freak.
You gotta take the freak, man.
Gotta take Timmy. So they have their cyborg. They have the pickoff ability, remove all base runners. So it's like a super pickoff. Which is cool. And then I have $4 more, and I'm gonna get this robot. Or hold on, let me see this one. Walker. Quick Eye, 2 walks if versus a cyborg, and they threaten a double. That is interesting. 2 walks.
2 walks immediately.
This got Quick Eye versus a cyborg of a single, and they threaten a home run. I need some offense. I'm going for the big boomer.
So now, I know next game, Mike has those cards. So a lot of this game is like, when are those cards coming out? I know Mike has some Quick Eye stuff. He's got a cyborg in there. So I'm just like, when does that come out? So a lot of times you're trying to like get them to play their big cards by threatening a big card of your own or whatever.
I had since I think it was 7 or 8. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this one around. It'll probably become like my pickleball hat.
Right.
Like it's already super floppy and beat up, and so it'll just become like really the work in the yard hat. Which is cool.
So I only have 7,
and I'm just considering I have to send down 2 people. So I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna.
So I kind of want Randy Sandy here. There's also definitely some League of Their Own references in this game, which is like Dottie Hinson's definitely in the game. It's really, really cool. So this is Cyborgs. They would get to pick off all base runners, and they're threatening 2 fast singles, which is cool. There's also 2 for lead off, and this is the first card you played. It's single. You get 2 singles immediately if it's the very first card you played, but it has to be the very first card you played. I think I'm gonna get Randy Sandy, because she seems real cool. And they'll go boom here. And then again, I have to then send down someone.
All right, I'm sending down these 2, folks. A couple of my rooks. You go back to AAA. You need a little more development out of you.
Yep.
All right,
so again, your deck stays the exact same size, which is great.
And does this go away after the game every time? Or
yes, it goes to your dugout.
Okay. So I thought.
All right, y'all. Game 2.
I'm now the visiting team.
60 cards, including the ones we just got.
Dude, this game is so good.
It's so good, bro.
I always forget how much I like this game.
Yeah.
I like they got around for games too, but it's kind of silly to me, like how protective, I get NIL stuff, like it's important, but I'm like, this is a really fun way. It's a fun way to kind of I think it is fun Easter eggs for the players, of the game. This game, they're like, oh yeah, okay, I see what they're doing here. And it's like, so I think it actually
it's like if you don't get it, then it doesn't really matter in terms of the game. If you're like, oh, this person, oh, that's kind of cool. Like it's just nice,
Yeah.
All right, man, you're the visitor. Start us off.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
I need to get a copy of this. It's very fun.
Yeah, it's a great game. Truly great game. I'm going to start off with just a couple of singles. We're going to start off with some small ball, man. Little robot small ball. Couple of singles. Threatening.
Here's the thing. Same. Oh, this is gone. Same thing. So I don't stop your singles, but I will threaten 2 singles of my own of the slow varietar. Yeah, it's a good time. I hope everyone's going to have a fun weekend. We're going to be going to play some pinball after work.
We are celebrating
the other brother Murph, as it was his birthday last week, and we're celebrating.
It's his birthday while we were out of town, but we've been getting into pinball lately. So we're going to play some pinball, baby.
That's right.
Nick, I cannot do anything about that. I'm going to let you have your singles, but this robot's threatening 2 average doubles.
Okay. I think I am going to play this right here. So curve, cancel all hits versus a robot that can't see that curve.
They can't.
So cancel all those hits, and I'm going to threaten my own slow double. Get wrecked. Weekends recovered after dealing with vacation nonsense. Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah, did you make it home okay, by the way? Did the storms getting down at all? We got out of town without any problems. I'm going to change all those hits to walks.
Although, maybe the bumpiest plane I've been on in a long time.
We had a for real, like, probably dropped 15 feet.
Yeah,
like,
at one point,
like, whoa!
Like,
okay.
I don't usually get nervous. I don't really ever get nervous on planes.
Like, that's pretty turbulent.
When we were coming into Sacramento, too, it was like, and then also maybe the smoothest landing I've ever had in my entire life, where I didn't even feel us land.
It was glass once we hit the ground, but it was
oh man, this is unnerving.
They didn't warn us, so like it's gonna be bumpy getting out because there were storms rolling into Dallas area. Major.
Oh, I didn't see that. Now, right?
Oh, okay. We'll check.
Wow,
I'm sorry to hear, man. I'm sorry I haven't read it yet.
So Mikey is changing all my hits to walks. So instead of this being a double, it's just a walk.
Intentional walk.
Reset.
Put her up the old 4.
Yeah, intentional walk. You did not threaten anything. I will threaten a triple. Oh, you're gonna remove all my base runners right now. Dang it! Yeah, Mike's gonna remove all my base runners right now.
I'm play the freak and pick off, remove all your base runners.
Yeah, this is why it's important to remember what they just drafted because Sergeant's Yosemite, which was a little bit ago, was incredible. Very short trip, unfortunately, but very good.
Yeah, it was. Stayed 2 nights. That place is so cool. It's like the campsite we were in is just like encased by these like ridges and stuff, and I'm like, this is nuts. Like you open up your tent, or we had the rain fly off so you could see up, and I'm like, that's crazy looking.
Yeah.
Absolutely such a stunning place. I think it's genuinely one of the most beautiful places on earth.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's famous for our rain.
And we went in April, and like the first weekend that the campsite we were in was open. And weather in April there can go all over the place. And it was so nice. It was a little hot even. And then we left, and the next week it was snowing.
Yeah.
In Yosemite. So we absolutely lucked out on the weather.
Yeah.
Because it could have been very poor and cold. And we were prepared for it, but so we got super lucky. I'm threatening an average single, Nick.
And you didn't stop this triple, though.
I sure did.
You're threatening an average single, huh?
Yes, sir.
I will play Randy Sandy, so pick off all your base runners. And I'm threatening 2 fast singles. So again, fast runners, their main thing is once they're already on base, they will always go an extra base. So if these didn't get stopped by Mikey, the first one would just be a normal single, but then this would be a single, but then this one would go boop, boop, because they're fast once they're already on base.
They are quick-like.
Quick-like.
All right, you can have that. I am going to play Bat 90. So quick eye single versus a cyborg, which just instantly happens.
Yep.
And it'll be at the speed that they are, which is slow.
Yep.
And then they're going to threaten a home run.
Okay. So again, single, they'll come home to here. And then single, which means they'll go boop, boop, because again, they are speed. I will cancel that home run.
Gosh. I'm getting rocked, y'all.
I win. It's
you're not threatening a hit, but I will
baseball.
Pick off the
Whoa.
Baseball. Ruel, have you got any games yet with your season tickies or what?
I know, baby. I'm at average single. Do I do visitor save?
I'll only do the defense part though, huh?
Yeah.
No, I can't win.
Yeah, you can't win.
Dang it.
So then this will happen. Go boop, boop. One. That was a close one, though.
Man, I was trying to get enough defense to stay alive there.
Right.
Didn't happen.
Miss you guys. Miss you too, Rubu.
Dude, I miss you, man.
Miss you too.
How you been, bro?
Ooh, just play Oceans night. I freaking love Oceans.
It's a good game. I love the deep cards. They're so weird. Just like wacky. It's fantastic.
All right, I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
1, 2, 3, 5, 7. So
Okay.
far.
So 8, huh? Willie McGuire's pretty good. Cancel a hit, and then a single and a double. Both are fast.
It's pretty good.
And then Juan Spawn here is Cyborg cancel all hits versus a robot, and then a double and a single. I'm gonna do this one.
Nice.
Now I gotta send someone down. I'll send down this idiot. Go down to double A, not even triple A ball. So Michelle and I have a great baseball week coming up. Tonight we're going to go see the Savannah Bananas. Oh, I'm so jealous. Then Dodgers versus Yankees on Sunday and Dodgers versus Mets on Tuesday. Wow.
Dang,
holy crap.
dude.
That's insane. The Savannah Bananas is the highlight, though, for sure.
I am keeping an ear to the ground for when they roll through this away because we're going to see them big time.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're so fun. Okay, 7 is what I have. I can get at most one person. I'm taking ye old AI double.
The only AI I'm in.
Asia.
The only AI worth it.
Yeah, literally. All right, I'm gonna get
So
rid of
the
this one.
question is...
Banana Ball and MLB, very nice.
Oh, yeah.
Are they playing at Dodger Stadium, Ruel? Because they're like they're in the for real big time now with like what they can sell out.
I'll try to figure out if
Are they going to be out in your neck of the woods where like the Quakes play maybe?
I was curious if the visitor save would count towards your buying power, but it goes directly to your dugout. It doesn't go to your play area.
Yeah.
Just want to double check.
See, it sucks you have to sign up for a lottery to even get a chance to buy. Oh, for the Banana Ball?
It's so popular. They're more popular
That's
than
good to know,
MLB
though.
games. Yeah. They're literally selling out stadiums that don't sell out for the teams.
Yeah, we missed the Bananas a few years ago when they were in town. Tonight they sold out Angel Stadium. That's crazy.
Like I said, they're that popular.
They are, and for good reason, man. It's highly entertaining.
That's so good.
Wow. Okay, I didn't know you had to do the lottery thing. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to look into that. Sign up for it now for like whenever.
It's more popular than baseball,
Yeah,
which is
wow,
fun.
Oh, that's cool, man.
Which is super fun.
Dude, I
got
hope
any
you have
cards?
so much fun.
You guys went down the minors? You did, okay.
Yeah.
All right, so again, this is a deck building game technically. So I have 4 cards, so I will have to get 2 more cards. So now those free agents are starting to come back through. So now you don't have perfect information in terms of you know what we just bought. What'd you buy again?
The AI double.
That's right.
All right, and also Nick, I forgot, won both games of the 3-game
That's right.
series, so he has home field advantage for the World Series, in which we are in now.
We're in
7-game series, best of 7, first of 4 wins the whole banana ball.
the whole abundance.
When are we gonna get the banana ball expansion for this?
Honestly, man,
Absolutely sign up both now. You both should. I didn't win the lottery, Michelle did. That's a good point.
we have to see what's the closest they're going to be to us and when.
But yeah,
If
I
they're
could
selling
San
Angel
Francisco for
Stadium,
it.
they might sell out Oracle
Go to Oracle for it. That'd be great.
for Banana Ball.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll look into it. Dude,
I'm so jealous.
so hype. And you get to see some legit teams. Those are going to be some good games. Some heavy hitters there. So, of course, the Dodgers will be up to the task, having just dispatched the Yankees.
I mean, they'll be the most boring team in baseball per usual, but you know,
I mean, that is absolutely untrue.
per usual, the most boring team in baseball.
Not at all. They're, the most exciting because they have the best players. So they do lots of hitting and stuff.
Sounds boring to me.
Okay, so the visiting team.
Give me some Rockies versus Marlins ball.
No, you don't want that.
How
The
the
amount of
Marlins,
errors
are
in
the
that
Marlins
game?
good?
Probably not.
I was trying to think. I was like, what's another best?
Let's check on the old the Marlins. How are we doing? I feel like I haven't heard their name in a while.
I was like, what's a team I haven't heard of in a bit? What's the Marlins doing?
Yeah, they're 22 and 32.
Okay, so they're not the worst, but they're not good.
No, they're not good.
Give me some Rockies ball. What's up, Charlie?
Charlie.
Miss you, dude.
Dude.
Miss you already, bro.
Have to run soon. All right, man.
What are you even doing right now?
Just saying it. Hey, man. Just saying we're going to play pinball tonight to sharpen up our skills for when we come visit, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Get ready. Get hype.
So my wife and I signed up for separate city lotteries, talking about banana ball. We are in the middle of Missouri, so we signed up for both St. Louis and Kansas City. Smart, right?
Oh, okay. That's smart. Wow.
Because you're only allowed to sign up for one city. That's how freaking popular it is, dude.
Wow. Okay, that is... Marlins are marlining.
You know. How they do.
You know, it happens, guys. Okay. How do I want to...
The Marlins are marlining. Thank you.
This is the worst.
Looks like I'm going to sweep.
You might, bro.
Continue the sweep. Short streak today, you know.
Little sweeperoo.
Because I'm wearing hats for now. It's real top. Remember Jeff used to wear his hats so high, and I still don't know.
So high and so
I
tight.
still don't know how they sat so high, but they did.
It's because they were cinched down to a 4-year-old.
And I miss those days.
I'm playing this AI double. There's nothing to react to, but I will threaten 2 singles.
Why are you doing this so soon?
I wish you knew.
I do wish I knew. I'll cancel one of those. And I will threaten a average single A. Ben said, shout out to my brother Luke for getting me this awesome game. Keep the good work, fellas. Ben, shout out to Luke, and we will. Thank you.
Cheers. I'm going to cancel that hit. Natural versus natural. No big deal.
Natural on natural crime. You did not threaten anything, huh?
Hey.
We'll threaten a slow double A. That's it. Rockies have one player above 1 in WAR. One singular, and it's a reliever. That person's going to take him to the top. Watch it.
That's brutal.
Watch it happen.
Bad days. All right. I'm going to pinch hit immediately.
Get a rally cap going, you know?
So I'm going to play this instead. So I'm going to cancel that hit and threaten the sink. We're going to our bench early, guys. We have a little thin style.
Yeah.
I was always an inside-out kind of kid. You know?
Yeah. I do like the
tradition
style.
The tradition.
Tradition rally cap.
This is not comfortable at all.
It isn't. It never has been.
Ugh.
It's just not good for the hat.
Not good for the hat.
That one's older, so you can do it.
We'll do this with a new one. I'll do it
Single.
this one's floppy as can be anyway. It's actually kind of nice. I like it. Run this single, man. Get ready. Get hype.
I'll cancel it.
Have I scored a single run this series?
You scored like 2 in the first one. I'll cancel it. And have a fast single and a fast double.
I'll cancel on his versus natural.
You have to get wins to have wins above placement.
That's fair.
That's right.
That's actually, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bummer.
Really? Cancel hits against a natural. Hit you with that fastball. Come at you at 140 miles an hour.
Yeah, really soft. That's what I love thematically the game. But the robots are really good at hitting because their eyes go, they can just like zone in on stuff.
But then I like the fact that the curveball. The keywords are fun because the curveball was like they can only see like on a flat plane, so curveball messes them up.
Yeah,
you know? And like
whereas like the naturals tend to have a lot of recruiting power because people are like
the people's camp. You know?
Yeah, so it's like it's just a very cool thematic world.
Eagle Griffin always does that well, but yeah, they have things where it's just a keyword and a mechanism, right?
Yeah.
But like they tie it back into the theme really well. I would love, I've said it so many times, to see a movie about this. I think it would be so dope.
Yeah.
Kind of a future retro. I think it'd be cool.
Yeah. All right, I'll do a
Kevin Costner, go ahead.
Quick eye, double versus cyborg. Wasn't he in the original natural?
Yeah, I think so, right?
So quick eye, double.
Or
if versus cyborg, which I am.
it's a natural
Is it natural?
Robert Redford? Maybe? I don't remember.
Who's Tin Cup?
That's Kevin Costner.
Was
Bull
it- what's it
Durham,
about?
For the Love of the Game, is also Kevin Costner. He's done several, but I think the natural is someone else.
Tin Cup's golf?
Yeah.
Boring.
Nah. Well, because he's like a driving range champion guy. He's like kind of a dirt bag and like.
So let's be honest. Let's be honest. Can I be real with y'all right now, chat?
Tin Cup's fun.
Tin Cup is slightly more classy Happy Gilmore.
100%. Yeah.
That's all.
I don't think anyone would deny it.
Slightly more. Everyone in chat, how are we feeling about Happy Gilmore 2?
I'm hopeful that it's good. I
am not hopeful at all. Steve said Syria looks really good. Enjoying. I'm guessing Scara Brad. I think I'm guessing it changed it. Syria. This part isn't sponsored by them, so we can say Syria was very fun.
Yeah, really cool game. I cannot stop ye, or you're not threatening anything. So I played a double play, remove up 2 base runners, but no fast. So Nick unfortunately gets back to the base just in time. But I'm gonna threaten a single. Well, here's a classic. You know it. Not ready for that. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. I think that's right.
Take it. I'll do it. Average single A.
Got a hit.
I got a hit.
I'm gonna rally it behind. It's still scoreless, so I'm not doing anything.
Oh wow. Okay. Home. Oh, so this came here, and then this goes bop bop.
That's lame.
And then I'm threatening a single, which will not score me anything. So you could visitor save, but
it won't help because
I this won't score anyway. So
see this the timing that sucks. Man, I'm just gonna be getting hosed. All right, I lose.
It's been tough. You've been getting a little bit of bad luck.
I have like no offense whatsoever.
Yeah,
to speak
bad
of.
draft, man.
I feel like I've been drafting. Yeah. It was just none of my starters have any offense. Canada,
right.
Too passive.
To Canada, let's go.
Too passive.
Kevin said, "Y'all play my favorite game. So underrated." I agree.
It's so good.
I agree that it is your favorite game and that it is underrated indeed.
You are correct. It is your favorite.
I have 10.
I have 7.
Let me double check. Is it the person who has the most buys first?
I think so.
I feel like it's the. Sorry, it's whoever has the lowest revenue.
Woo!
Which I guess makes more sense because you have a better chance of draft first. So we messed that up a little bit. I was like, I feel like this is wrong. Ooh, Ryan said, me and my family are in between 3 locations for the bananas, struck out on all 3 lotteries, maybe next season. Dang. I need to watch the Sandlot again? Yes, you do, Ren. Yes, you do. Costner's Field of Dreams. Yeah.
Also, yeah, he's on 3 baseball movies.
Yeah, Tin Cup, Field of Dreams. What was the other one?
Oh, Bull Durham.
Yeah.
I'm going to take this 2 for...
What's 2 for do?
Hits the ball good.
His ball good.
Lead off if this is your first card played, single, and then threatens a slow single. So a little conditional.
All right, so I have 10.
Get gone. About to fire everybody on this team.
14, my gosh.
I know, and this one's for 12. Oh my golly.
So that was the situation where I'm like, man, do I want...
My brother has gotten my 4-year-old nephew to call the Yankees the Crankies. Already talking.
As you should.
Right. That's hilarious. Just watched Sandlot with our 10-year-old a week ago. So great. I'm stoked for showing Logan all of that stuff.
I'm going to get these 2. Satchel Seaver and Walker.
All right.
So yeah, fastball cancel all hits versus a natural. And this one is Quick Eye. 2
I can't
walks.
go over in this thing. I
can't go over.
Swept and swept. That'd be
Can't go over.
I'm worried about it.
I got to get rid of 2. Maybe. Yeah, go these 2.
All right. So. Okay.
She's going over. Yeah, Sandlot, all-time movie.
I'm putting someone on deck. All right. Okay. All right. We're gonna try something new.
All right.
So
it's 2-3-2, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm still home. All right, you're first.
All right. All right, so my first card played, so I'm gonna lead it off with 2 singles.
Makes sense.
And then I'm gonna threaten a 3rd single.
I'll cancel that last single there, and I'll be threatening a double.
Okay. You can have the double. I'm going to play a robot Bat 90 has quick eye, so single if versus cyborg, which it is. So it's just going to be a slow single. And they're threatening the old grand salami.
A big dinger.
Big kaboomer.
All right, well, I'm going to break your heart a little bit. Pick off all base runners, but I'm not stopping the home run, so you are still getting the dinger.
Bing, 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 bing. We scored a point. 2 fast singles.
2 fast singles, yep. So it's nice because you can kind of go pop, 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 pop in the game, too, which is nice.
Let's change those to walks.
It's like that.
So I want to know you should be scoring no points today. No runs.
Points. Mikey. That cyborg. Going a little rogue. Quick eye, 2 walks if versus cyborg. So we're just going to
just continue walking.
Walk in.
Wow.
And then
nice. Boop. Threatening to yield double.
Yieldy.
All right. You can have it. I'm going to threaten 2 doubles of my own. I'm an average nature. 2 more.
Of an average nature.
What's LFG Con in Burbank? What's that?
Let's freaking go.
Yeah. What is it?
No, it's with a couple people from like Geeky T. Someone else mentioned it. It was it's I think maybe Amanda was mentioning it. It's basically a bunch of people who own the game stores in town. They're all kind of like joining together and making like a little con, right?
Oh, I love that. That's so smart. Oh my gosh. Cool.
You can have those. I am threatening an average AAA.
So first double, then second double will come here, and that one will come around. So it's gonna be another run.
Okay.
What are you threatening?
AAA.
You have 4 runs. I'm gonna get freaking swept, dude.
I have been.
I'm just threatening a double. Oh my gosh.
I've been laying it on. Can't stop it.
All right, this is
Double.
a run. Can't do anything about it. I'll threaten a single.
Oh, cancel all hits versus natural.
Wow. That is brutality.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was tough. I
also have no money. I really am one of these. I am the Rockies.
Your Rockies, the Rockies.
I've got $7 again. I have no money. I have no offense. I have no defense when I need it. This is terrible.
You're having a rough one, bro. Sometimes that's how it goes, man. Sometimes you're the most important team in baseball. You just buy your way to the top. And other times you're the Rockies.
All right. How much money do you have? 1,000?
9.
Okay, 1,000. Got it.
Got it. Check.
So it's basically if you're ahead, you can't. I'm never gonna be ahead, so bother with that. I'm gonna get this guy, Gary Lucroy. So they hit a home run if it's an extra innings. That'll never happen. But I throw it single and double, so I'll take that.
Yeah, right. So I got 9. Yeah, single roll cancel all hits versus any player if base runs on second or third.
Yeah, 3 game store owners putting together LFG Con and Burbank at the Marriott. That is so freaking dope. That makes me, oh man.
Yeah.
That got me hype right now.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
It's super cool.
Man, Geeky T is the best, and everyone else. I'm wondering if it's Paper Hero and Game Empire, maybe?
I would assume. I'm just going to give this guy.
All right. That's good?
Yep.
All right. We are now coming to the home on the range.
Home team's going to take it, man. Not a series until someone loses at home, you know?
Yeah. Here's the thing. It's not going to happen. They're going back to Indiana. If the Knicks win Game 6.
I think they'll take it. Well, I don't know. Who knows?
Going back to the Garden, though.
It would be so
rough.
the Knicks, though, to go back to the Garden and then lose Game 7.
For sure.
And it'd be absolutely
I don't think it's even going to come to pass.
Because Knicks fans are the worst. It's like keep attacking Pacers fans and stuff. And I'm just like,
weird, dude. I'm like,
cool, man.
Calm down. It's a stupid sport. And people throw a ball around. It's just not that serious.
Throw a ball in a circle. It is not real. And it's not serious at all.
Yeah.
bendy flop, and a blue bendy blop. All right, me. We'll start off with a triple. A bunt triple.
Hmm. Go ahead and take it. I will threaten a double.
Threaten double A. Michael double A. You can do a clutch single. There's a base runner on third, so I will get to do it. I'll go boop. So that's one, and then this will become a double.
What are you doing to me? You're not on top of me, though?
No.
Too powerful.
Too powerful for you.
Okay.
What's that core thing?
I'll cancel all his versus natural.
Boo.
I'm not threatening anything.
Deny.
What's new? Shoot. Baseball season is upon us. I mean, it's been upon us for a while.
I'll do a quick eye 2 walks at first cyborg. Walk. Walk. And then a double.
I'm going to remove all base runners, Nick.
Oh.
And threaten a single, but I'm not stopping your hit.
Okay. So, bop, bop, bop. This becomes a double. That was a bummer. Okay. I'll do this one. I'm going to cancel a hit if there's a base runner on second or third. There is a base runner on second, so I will cancel that one hit. Threaten a double. And of course, everything is new. Everything. Heck is this? I'm
Not smart.
not smart.
So what do you do? Threatening a double?
A double A, an average double A.
I'll pick off the base runner on second.
And then go for a dinger.
I'm going to change all hits to walks.
Beat him right in the face.
And
then I will yeah, I'll switch this out. I'll pick off one base runner.
okay. I'm going to hit a single and a double to Liz. 1-0.
What's your hero? Oh, you're in extra innings, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, that's the quickest game of all time. All right, y'all. Listen.
Look,
Don't
it's your
be
short
like me.
I'll be a short stream today, y'all.
I've whiffed on some draft picks, you know? I'm just not
Hey,
drafting.
man, sometimes
Am I going to lose in front of my home crowd? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure.
it's been rough, y'all. It's been rough.
I at least have some money for once. 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 10.
All right, I have 9. I'll do Evil Eye, which has a wild pitch. All base runners advance 1 base if versus Cyborg. Then we do Mini Motor X, which is stolen bases. Try to get some good base rolling going on here.
Nice.
Bye, Rubu.
I'm going to spend $10 to get Adam right. Stupid. Stupid.
Stupid. Stupid.
Stupid.
All right. Next game. Mike's come back. 3-0. You got
do
this, dude.
Let's do it, baby.
And then if the Red Sox can do it, you can do it.
That's true. It's going to be a good back.
Yeah. The spring training version of this, like a year ago, still trying to get to the table. It's really pretty easy when you get to the table. Oh, it's me.
I can do it. I can do it.
I'm going to cancel your non-existent.
Oh, God.
I'm already out there with the gloves.
I'm going to play lead off, so this will hit 2 slow singles to start the game, and then I threaten a third.
Okay.
Twofer.
I'll cancel that hit versus that robit. And it'll be a no.
I'm going to cancel that, and then threaten a single.
All right. I'll cancel that and thread a single.
Single, okay. I'm going to play Quick Eye. So it's going to be a triplet versus a cyborg, which it is. So these are going to go boop, 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 boop. 2 runs.
All right. I'm going to do this one. This will be stolen base, advance all average and fast base runners 1 base. So it'll go boop, boop. And then it'll be 2 fast singles.
Okay. I'm going to remove those 2 base runners. Grab a fast single.
So it's going to be boom, boom. I'm going to play this one, switch out my own deck. I'm going to change all your hits to walks. So instead of a single, it's just a walk.
Let's keep a run off the board.
Yep, that's needed to do it. Steve said, played it solo a couple weeks ago, 2 preseason games. Took out the AI 4-2. Let's go.
Nice. As an AI, if it was against a glove, it would hit a double, but there's no glove. Against me, it just makes walks, so I'll threaten 2 average singles.
All right, well, I'm a Quick Eye wild pitch. If it's against Cyborg, it is not. I'm going to threaten a double and a single. So I'm not stopping those.
So boop, 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 and then boop, boop, boop. Oof. We're throwing for content, man.
Throwing for content. I'm trying to.
We threaten double and a single.
Yeah.
I'll cancel one of those. I'll cancel the double.
All right, so single is going to be boom, boom, boom. So you got 1.
Hit 2 home runs.
Yeah, you sure are. You wallowed me in that
4 more runs. Look at him showing some signs of life. He's on the board.
He's
going back
baby.
to the visitor side.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not doing anything here. All right, I got 4. I got $6. That's it.
I have 3. 4. I have 4.
Oh wow, it's your birthday.
Um.
Base a ball. What's up, Green Laser?
Well.
Well.
Oh, I'll do this. The Whipple. What a Whipple? Just throw 3 slow singles. It's a very basic robot.
You know what I'll do? Pee Wee Risotto.
Wait, where's a type?
This is has a glove, cancel a hit, and then a fast single. All right, I gotta get rid of somebody. Get rid of somebody.
All right,
y'all.
Listen.
Game
I got
5.
all I got is 3 more.
Hey, I thought you did, man.
In a
You
row.
can, you can definitely
I got
rally.
sports right here. This is sports right here. Don't worry. I don't appreciate to get the brooms. You know what? Can I put the broom away?
Yeah,
Put
that's
that in
right.
the closet.
Shave yourself in chat now, Barry.
In fact, I scored 8 runs, so Nick was. I sent out my position players to go pitch just for fun. We were on mop up.
Right,
You need a
yeah.
mop. That's what you need.
Really, someone else commented this too. Said, was hoping to see you guys wrap up the Fellowship with the Ring Trick Taking game sometime soon. The problem is we're literally on the last chapter, so we're probably just not gonna wrap it up live because, like, if we were still like 1 or even 2 chapters away, we would definitely do it then. But like, we're already on the last chapter, so like, it just I don't know, it doesn't really feel worth it for us to like start a whole new stream to do 1 chapter of the game. So we're probably, I'll just be honest with you, we're probably not gonna. It's there for inspiration now, Barry. No, you have to shave yourself in chat.
What? What are you, Christmas?
Why are you full of hate?
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put that in the on deck circle. Okay.
Yeah, sorry, Green Laser.
Yes. Yeah. I ended such a funky time. Like, it's tough. All right, I'm gonna play two for.
You got him again?
Wow. Yeah, just on my back.
Because you told me your deck, you're like, well, let's go back right away.
That's when it starts getting spicy, man. That's when
Yeah.
it starts getting spicy meatball.
I'll cancel that extra hit. It's gonna be a fast single, fast double. Pop an ass open.
You can have it. I'm just gonna hit Whiffle, threaten more
Single.
slow singles.
And then double, which will be 1, 2, 3, because this advances. Oh, I have one. Brew no shame. That's right.
No shame.
Who's 3 singles, huh? Oh.
I'm currently in line for a gentleman's sweep, so
I will remove those base runners, but I can't stop the Whipple power.
okay. So Whipple is gonna go single, and then single, which is gonna score.
No, I got rid of your base runners. So you just have 3 singles.
Yeah. All right. Well then, 3 singles leave me there. All right.
Sorry. I was like, I can't let him get it right now.
The sideboard.
Punk. Yeah, unfortunately.
They're gonna hit that triple.
God, didn't even
Clear the bases.
doesn't matter.
Boop. But they don't threaten anything else.
Oof. Okay, so I got a single, which is bop bop. That's 1. And another single, which will be like this. Okay. And they don't threaten anything else, huh?
How dare you?
I'll do this. All steal bases, advance, all average and fast runners 1 base. We'll go boom, steal home, and then we'll go here. And then it's going to be 2 fast singles. It's an absolute fist fight right now.
Sure is. Discord, what are you doing? Who's even? Doesn't matter. 2 singles, huh? So that would score you
1 more.
2 run, another run.
Right now, 1. It's going.
Okay.
What?
You can have it. I'm threatening a single.
So it'll be boom, 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 and then boom, boom. We're a single, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Threatening your own single?
Yeah.
I'll remove all base runners.
Oh,
Freak has spoken.
the freak. All right, that'll be a single. All right. Gonna try every single.
I'm gonna pinch hit. You can have that, but I'm gonna threaten 2 singles.
I'm not stopping it,
Okay.
but I will threaten an average AAA. So we're tied. So you gotta try visitor save.
All right, visitor save. Just keep it tied. Be there on the defense. It's gonna be. Nope. Don't stop it.
So triple boop boop. Hey, gentlemen sweep. Gentlemen sweep. You know. 5 games.
Oh man. Well done.
That was
dude.
tough, man. Yeah, you just kind of got.
I just got hosed.
Well, so much of the thing, what I tend to do a lot is when I'm drafting free agents, I tend to not look at their like buying power. And then I basically get in a situation where I have good things, but then, like later in the game, I start getting less and less and less and less buying power.
I mean, because there's definitely that thing where if it's a super good card, it's not going to contribute to your buying power.
Generally, yeah.
Which is smart. And my buying power is okay, but I had a lot of defensive cards that didn't provide any offense.
Right.
And then I kind of had the opposite going later where I had some offense that didn't stop anything you were doing.
Yeah.
So in 2 of the games, you just scored a ton. I scored some, but you scored so much more. So it's needed to find a more balanced approach. And then some of it comes down to like what hand you draw.
Yeah, and that's the
like
thing
in the game before this, I just had a hand that was amazing. But it was all my best cards. So of course I'm not going to get all those back. I got some of them.
But that's what I like about the game. That's why it's nice. It's a bunch of little mini games because like sometimes you're just going to draw badly, and so you're just going to get rocked this game.
But like baseball. No, you're playing again tomorrow.
It's playing tomorrow.
You know what I mean? Which is honestly nice.
Yeah, so we usually would play like a 5-game series and then the World Series. And you can also just go straight to the World Series and you essentially get a certain amount of buying power and you just get a bunch of free agents and you just kind of go straight into like that. I like playing with your starting like
team. I like the your deck slowly morphing. Like your team is slowly morphing through time.
Well, it's like in this we use like this many cards. There's this many left. Like
it's just make it through the deck.
It didn't quite get there. It got close, but not quite there. But yeah, it's like I like this game so much. I think this game is just so.
It's a fantastic game.
I think it's also just like as a deck building game or a card playing game, it's just like it just feels different. Where like everything you're doing is like every card you're playing is like reacting to the other person's card, and then also threatening your own stuff. And I just think it's a really interesting back and forth.
I think it's a super clever system.
And get in your head where like, well, I know Mike just drafted this like triple home run card. When is that happening? Can I try to get him to play that earlier and then have me play da-da-da-da? I just think it's so good. I think it's so well done. And it's just cool. Like if you like baseball, I think this game is fun even if you don't like baseball. If you are into baseball, I think this game is like an all-time game.
Yeah, literally. Like I think it plays to anybody, but for baseball fans who are probably mostly the people who are going to play this game, it is so satisfying in so many ways.
Yeah,
I love your little diamond and the way that it all works. I mean, it's just a dope.
And there's
game.
even in the I think it's spring training module,
which we have, don't we?
Yeah, we do because one thing that's also like really cool. It's like they have little chips for the runners, but like you can also play. They can actually give you a travel version where this is literally just this board, so you can literally just bring like, let's say a stack of free agents, 2 starter decks, this, and then they have little cardboard chits instead of these.
Oh, okay. And you could even just get down like this is you could still
if you wanted to, and so then it's
flip it for a way. That's awesome.
Yeah,
I don't remember that. That's
awesome. That's part of the. It was part of the stadium thing.
So you never bring it to a baseball game.
We definitely could, but it's just really really cool. Yeah, it's just I don't know. I think this game's incredible. I really do. I think it's so good. But that's gonna be it, y'all. I guess the mouse. Oh, yeah. Thank y'all so much for being here.
We appreciate you, nerds. You're wonderful.
Not sure what we're playing next week. We'll have to figure it out.
I would love to play like Core of Discovery. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
A little deduction stuff might be fun. We'd have to learn it, but
yeah. What's the little runner meeples? These came with the version of the game.
Oh, they're like things that aren't just pawns. We don't have those. We just have the pawns, which I think are perfectly fine. So
yeah,
little baseball player minis. That's
we
cool.
do. I would love little bitty runners. Would be really cool.
They must have something like that.
I'm sure someone does. Also, these boards can be set up for left-handed or right-handed players, which I think is really cool. Unnecessary, but great. Why not? There's a back side of the board. Yeah, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. Appreciate you. You
nerds.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Gosh dang nerds.
All right, y'all. We will see you all later. Have a great rest of your weekend. Do you have bottom of the ninth? We do.
We might. We have just like the basic.
I've never played
it. Version, so it doesn't have all of the stuff, but it's a fun little mental mind game with some dexterity. It's a cute game.
Yeah, it's good. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later. Have a good one, and we'll see you. Bye.